Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. Literally, sometimes you got to opt out and show them. You got to opt out. We can't listen. I'm not renewing my license for white people this week. I'm telling y'all that right now. Yeah. Yeah. Like seriously, Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. We're not doing this morning. We're not. We just going we opting out. Like I'm dead ass. Like I don't know. Listen, I'm not gonna renew my white people license this week. I was planning on it, but nah, I'm good. I am not. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now. If y'all think I'm playing, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the sound of coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Better looking than your dad. Your mom had to pick him because he knocked her up. That's all I'm telling you. Your mama really wanted me. Yeah, and it's opt-out day. We opting out. We can't, man. Man, we can't do this. We are opting out. We are opting out. This week is not good for white people. This week is not good. It ain't. I know this is gonna hurt some people's feelings, and I don't care. Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. We can't keep doing this, man. We can't keep doing this. We cannot keep doing this. After that Madison Square Garden shit, yeah, we good. We opting out. We just gonna opt out. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna do this. Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. Like I get it. I get it. There's a lot of people that want to be upset, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That set by them comedians last night offended everybody. Everybody. Everybody and their grandmother got upset. How do you have a rally in the most famous arena in America? Madison freaking Square freaking Garden. And you just let me get these particulars out of the way. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Check out the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these streets. It is called Villainous. It is inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. $18, glitterwix.com. This show is also brought to you in part by Smooth California. Smooth California. Skincare products that'll make you look and feel your best self. Go to smoothca.online. And finally, the show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. I am rocking my Brother Malcolm Melanated Excellence shirt. Huma is the designer. Huma and I run the shop. So you know you're getting quality, plus you're getting quality products and celebration of the melanation, and you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. Hold on just a second, because we're going to talk to opt-out. Good morning, crew. Sound of coffee crew kick up in here. Y'all ready? We are kick. Look, I almost came on this show and ate a damn cinnamon roll. Yes. Yes. Listen, Paul Hernandez, fresh into the Sound of Coffee crew. welcome, Paul, because we are tick over here. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm opting out of white people. Listen. I don't know if I can renew my white people license this week. I was planning on it. I'm telling you right now, I was planning on it. And then Madison Square Garden happened. So I'm thinking I might hold off on my renewal subscription to white people until, like, I don't know, the 7th of November. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. How do you go to the most famous arena in America and offend everybody? Everybody. You make black jokes in New York City. You make Jewish jokes in New York City. You make jokes about Puerto Ricans in New York City, and they let you out? Bruh. That's why I said, I listen, my white people license is just going to have to wait. I don't know if I'm ready to renew it just yet. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, what the actual filth, Florin filth was that shit? What was that? First off, whoever killed Tony is, he need to change his name to Beat Tony's Ass. Listen, I couldn't be Puerto Rock this week and see that son bitch on the street. I could not be Puerto Rock this week. I could not be from PR and see that son bitch on the streets this week. Listen, I would knock him the filth Florin out. Bruh man would be trying to find out where his chiclets went. I have some teeth, but I ain't got no teeth. Yep. I'd be knocking him the F out. He would get stolen. I'm going old school. All of us old school cats who grew up in the inner city, y'all know what stolen means, don't you? Hey, man, I just stole on his ass. Just, hoing! That's Kill Tony or Beat Tony Ass, whatever his name is. There were, like, another comedian up there who said, hey, we ain't got, like, Kill Tony went after Puerto Ricans and black folk. And then the other comedian comes up and says, hey, I ain't got nothing. I got something for the Jews. What are we doing right now? I'm opting out of white people. Listen, y'all can get mad at me as hell. Y'all get mad at me if you want to. But this week is not my week to renew my white people license. I can't. I just can't. I can't do it, man. I can't. Hulk Hogan was up there, couldn't rip his damn shirt. Hey, shout out to Joanne Reed. Joanne Reed put that shit. She made a video about that where Hulk Hogan couldn't rip his shirt. What were we doing right? That's your signature thing there, Terry. Your signature thing is tearing off these breakaway ass shirts of yours. That's your thing. That's your thing. So what happens when Terry Bollea cannot tear off his shirt? What is Hulk Hogan if he can't rip a shirt? He's not Hulk Hogan. He's Bruce Banner Hogan. He was struggling. That man had struggle love between him and that shirt. He could not. Come on, man. Come on, man. The ripoff getting he getting stolen. See, Chaos King knows. Chaos King is like 2 years older than me. He remembers getting stolen. I'm stealing your ass. Like, it reminded everybody of 1939, where Madison Square Garden hosted the Nazis. As well it should. Because that was some bullshit. They offend everybody. You are in New York City. New York City. I get it. A lot of y'all grew up on Friends. Y'all didn't realize there was blacks, Jews, and Puerto Ricans there. I get it. I understand because Jennifer Aniston and Matthew Perry never hung out with a Jew, a black, or a Puerto Rican. I understand that. But New York City has black people, Jewish people, and Puerto Ricans in it. How the hell you going to go to the most famous arena in America to make jokes about black people, Puerto Ricans, and Jewish people, in a city filled with them. Bruh, what are you talking about? Is that your man? Hey, Khaleesi said it. Yeah, that's your man. And the bald guy was, listen, I don't know what the hell the Jewish people did to get that level of bullshit. That man said that he normally does his shit at a Nazi rally. Yo, I'm opting out. I'm not going to renew my white people subscription. I'm opting out. I'm opting out. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know nobody else. But I'm telling y'all right now, my Yelp review of white people this week might not be the most pleasant thing in the world. This is how I know for a fact I'm not the only person. And people are like, well, you're being racist to white people. Let me tell you how I know. White people are saying they're opting out of white people. They were the first ones saying it. I'm just repeating what the hell they said. Bruh, how am I? Wolfie, what's happening? Where's Wolfie at? Is Wolfie? Hey, what's going on, Wolfie? Listen, that whole arena should have been Boapped. Whole arena. Good morning, DJ. Good morning. Hey, that whole arena should have been Boapped. Whole arena. The Boapp bird should have just flew right over the top of it and just start killing them people with some bullshit. Like your popcorn gets lodged in your nose and you can't breathe and you die. Or the water that you're drinking suddenly becomes like chlorine. Whatever. Opt out. Just sometimes you got to opt out. I'm trying to tell you. White people were trying to tell, like, they was like, I can't do this. I was over on TikTok this morning. There's a guy named the Woke Woodsman. Shout out to him. He's a mutual of mine. He said he's heard everybody else talk about that bullshit at Madison Square Garden except white people. So he started talking about it. The Woke Woodsman is white. He is a white boy white. White boy Rick White. He is cocaine white. He is baking soda and flour fucking. Excuse my French. I didn't mean to bust that off. No hard profanity on this radio station before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know Angry someplace going, you're killing me, Smalls. But he was like, yo, white people ain't talking about this. And it's true. It's true. There were two comedians. They offended everybody. Name a marginalized community, they hit all of them. They had the trans and the gay folk in there too. I don't know which one of them two idiots did it, but I know the gays and the trans people were in there too. Hey, women, they got your ass too. Like, thank you. Yes, I know, Angry. I'm killing you, Smalls. I know. I'm opting out of white people this week. I can't do it. So I don't want none of them phone calls that normally come when you opt out of some stuff, when you know for a fact they want you to renew your shit. I'm not renewing my license or my subscription for white people this week. I'm not doing it. So don't call, don't send no emails, don't send no text messages, don't send no Raven from Winterfell, don't send the Flash. I don't want to hear it. This week, listen, Come on now. I can't do it. I just can't. And that was before Donald Trump spoke. My wife woke me up this morning. Grand rising, brother. Grand rising. My wife woke me up this morning. Did you know Donald Trump said that the hostages in Gaza are all dead? He said that out loud in front of a camera and a microphone where people can see and hear. I'm opting out, man. I'm opting. Like, sometimes you got to opt out and show these mother. Like, I can't do it. I can't, man. I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot. This is the most ridiculous time I've ever been in. This timeline, and I'm going to tell y'all something else. Screw them polls. Unless, okay, I don't know how many people are watching The Sound of Coffee this morning. I don't know. I don't know how many people are listening to The Sound of Coffee this morning. I have no idea. But I'm going to do it a little bit of an experiment. How many of y'all got somebody knock on your door and say, hey, we are taking a poll of the entirety of America about this presidential election. So we're going to ask you a couple of questions. How many of y'all had that happen? No one. No one. I didn't. So I don't want to hear about how tight the polls are amongst 1,000 damn people. I'm not one of that 1,000. I don't give a shit. I give less than a warm shit. Less than. You out your rabbit ass money, ain't call me. They ain't call me. So no, I'm not about to sit here and listen to the polls. The polls are tight amongst 1,000 damn people. Even if they interviewed 111,000 people. Let's say they interviewed 111,000 people. There are over 300 million Americans here. What the hell? What the hell is 111,000 got to do with me? Bitch, I ain't listening. Dog, I'm not listening. I'm not listening to them polls. I voted. I'll tell you that right now. I voted. And when I cast my vote, I said, in my head, I was like, Kevin Roberts can kiss my ass. The Heritage Foundation can kiss 3/5 of my melanated ass. Here's the 3/5 compromise. You can kiss 3/5 of my melanated ass. But I was cool on white folks until I saw that shit. Put it this way. We did the Villains View last night. But I was tired of shit. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, man, I'm tired. So I stayed up till about 5. And then I went and took a nap. Because that's what I do. I do it every Sunday because I know the show runs till 11 and I'm not going to get a whole good night's sleep, so I got to take a nap every Sunday. So every Sunday, I take a nap. I set my alarm for 7:30 p.m. so I can get up and get the show started, right? So I take a nap. When I wake up, it's like, excuse me? What did you just say about carving watermelons? Bro, I'm going to steal on your ass. And it just got worse. Listen, TikTok, I know why they want to ban it. Because you can see some real shit on there. I saw that man's whole set just in clips. The floating island of trash. You guys know it as Puerto Rico. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. Puerto Rico's like, hey. Mira, what did he say? Mira, what did he say? What did he say? Hey. I'm going to steal on him. It's on sight. But the one I saw to begin all this shit was the lampshade black guy. We were carving watermelons last night for Halloween. Beat Tony ass. I know some brothers was like, hey, come on outside, dog. Hey, dog, your son. Because they black folks in New York is like, hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, son. I love that shit. That's why I love New York. I was born in New Jersey. I got family that's still up there in New York and New Jersey. Shout out to them. I love when they go, hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, son. Can I catch you outside? Hey, get on my face, son. Hey, son, come here. They start calling people son. They gonna beat his ass. And the more I watched, the worse it got because Kill Tony's ass, he took care of the blacks and the Puerto Ricans. And then the bald-headed guys are like, hey, the Jews ain't getting any. Time to give the Jews some. What? What? The Jewish people are going, I was sitting. I was having a sandwich. What is this? So it was at that point I said, I'm opting out. I can't do it. I want to renew my white people license. Subscription. I do. And I know a lot of people like, wow, because I know this is the big insult with a lot of, coon-ass brothers. Oh, well, you married a white woman. Yes, I did. And we've been husband and wife for 17 years. You can't speak on black issues. Did this shit all of a sudden rub off? I've been black my whole damn life. I can speak on black issues because I'm blacker than a trillion midnights. Y'all better kiss my ass. But so I cannot not renew my subscription. But like Gretchen said on the show last night, we're gonna wait till November 7th. That's when the smoke clears. November 5th election, we're gonna give it 2 days. If some bullshit happened within them 2 days, hey, we're not renewing. At that point, it's just like, hey, man, week to week basis. I'm not playing with y'all. I can't. But that's the and again, this was before Donald Trump got up there and spoke his bullshit. Is it just me, or is he looking more and more like what Dave Bautista called him? A bag of buttermilk. Spoiled buttermilk. He is looking more and more. It's almost like he's about to reach his final form, which is just creamy jello. I'm evolving to my final form. Creamy jello. Creamy jello. Oh shit. Hey, it's cool. It's cool, Howard. Don't even worry about it, man. Jello parfaits in the butter window at the Ponderosa. Yep. It's like if he loses this election, he's going to turn into his final form. He's gonna wake up. It's just gonna be like but he's starting to look like, I'm serious. Dave Bautista was on the nose when he called him a bag of buttermilk. He was. And this dude said, how do you, like, seriously, like, I don't even know how do you top this shit? Oh, I know. Hey, all the hostages in Gaza are dead. Like, he said that. This is not me being insulting, and before anybody even gets a chance to tell me it's insulting, I ain't the one that said it. He said it. Get out my face. But like, it's the fact that the crowd cheered with these bullshit ass jokes. And it's the fact that outside of this building, which is basically a dumb Nazi rally, like imagine 1939's Nazi rally. Now imagine all of them got like 10 concussions apiece. Everybody in the room just like, all right. 10 concussions apiece. Everybody in the building. Outside of this, there's still black folks, Puerto Ricans, and Jewish people trying to convince us to vote for this sumbitch. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Listen, fool me once, shame on me. No, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me a third time, it's on site. You fool me a third time, you better call your mama. Find a safe house. Some beat your ass. You fool me a third time, listen, it's on site. I will knock you the list out. You can't be at the corner store. You better not be at the corner store. I'll punch you in your shit. Like on site. Yes. Donald Trump's about he want to enforce laws from the 1700s. That's your man? That's your man. That's your man? Hey! That's your man. Yo. Is this your king? Enforce laws from the 1700s. Hey, here's a little secret, kids. In the 1700s, my black ass was out here being Motisa. I don't want you to enforce shit from the 17. Listen, come on now. Listen, can we be honest? You know, of course we can be honest. It's the sound of coffee. That's what the hell we do. We make jokes while we're being honest. I'm going to tell y'all something. If you want to keep dancing your stupid ass in the past, bitch, we're going to talk about the whole past. White men having relations with large black slaves to break them. Do you want to hear that? Oh no, CRT. My nipples. Then shut your stupid ass up. Listen, this is how I feel about this. If you want to keep dancing back there, then bitch, let's dance all the way back there. Some of you white folks ain't gonna feel good. Oh no, I don't feel good. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. CRT made you break out in black eyes. Bitch, I got some calamine lotion. Sit your stupid ass there and keep listening. Like, I'm done with this shit, man. I'm opting out. I'm telling you. We would like to know, would you like to renew your subscription to White People? Not this week. Not this week. You better holler at me next week. I can't do it. I can't. I cannot do this. This is ridiculous. In the final weeks of this damn election, this some bitch said, hey, let me go ahead and show you who I really is. And something Joy Ann Reese said on another video makes perfect sense. Y'all realize nobody goes up there and just has a cold set, right? There are teleprompters, meaning they wrote this shit down. It has to be approved by the campaign. The reason I could not go to a Harris rally right now and speak is because I would have to submit everything that I'm going to say to the Harris campaign for approval. And then once approved, I would give it to whoever their person is. They would put it in the teleprompter and I would read it. So every single one of those bullshit ass jokes that was told in Madison Square Garden last night was vetted and approved by the Trump campaign. Yeah, Thank you, Jessica. Yes. TikTok knew what the hell was going to happen this week. They're like, nah, we're going to ban this Negro to the 30th, which is awful freaking convenient, by the way. The 30th. When was the rally? Yesterday. They knew damn well. If my black ass could have gotten live on TikTok yesterday, there was going to be some misunderstandings and some furniture moving. I mean, literally. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. There is no going off script. The Trump campaign approved every one of those jokes. So any Puerto Rican that is still sitting here thinking about voting for that son bitch, would you vote for somebody that would approve that shit? Any black person that's still out here arguing about stimmy checks and wanting to vote for that son bitch, you gonna approve a guy? You gonna vote for a guy that approved a joke about carving watermelons for Halloween? Really? If you're a Jewish person that's thinking about voting for this son bitch, really? After somebody said that they performed at a Nazi rally and made jokes about Israeli people and Jews? What am I do? What you want me to do? What am I do? What am I do? What should I say about you? If that is how you think, what should I say about you? Let me tell you something. You ain't got but one time with me. You ain't got but one time. And after that, I got nothing else for you. I'm good in the hood with that one after that. You ain't got but one time. One time. You show me who the hell you are one time, I got nothing else for you. I'm good. You listen, I don't care if it's 6 months down the line, 6 years down the line, or 60 years down the line. All you got to do is show me one time, and I will believe you. I will believe you. You ain't got but one time. Donald Trump showed me who he was in 1989. I ain't never needed to ask again since. Never. Get your mans. Get your damn mans. I have never, since 1989, needed to see another side of Donald Trump. I saw all I needed to see. When you take out a full-page ad in every major New York newspaper that basically asks for the death penalty for 5 innocent kids, and you never apologize, bitch, I don't need nothing else. I don't need to know nothing else about you. I don't need to know a debt. We good. I'm straight. We good. Stay over there. We good. You ain't got to show me but one time. My problem, and I think that is what annoys me so much about American politics today. These people they're giving it more chances. 89 kids. 89. Corey Wise was 16 years old when this happened. I was 17. It was the summer of my senior year. Before my senior year. It was the summer before my senior year of high school. And I will, as long as my ass stays black and points to the ground, I'll never forget that. Never. I have never liked that man. Never. My convictions on him they started in 1989 and they have not changed since. I have never needed to know on the other side of Donald Trump. Never asked for it, never needed it. And I think a lot more people need to be like that. Not you don't have to be like me, but you need to really honestly ask yourself, put it this way. Ladies, if a man hits you one time, you've been in a relationship, sex is great, he makes you laugh, he cooks you breakfast, he plays with your feet, but he smacks the shit out of you one time. How many more times are you going to get smacked before you learn, hey, I got to go. I got to get the hell up out of here. Gentlemen, you are hanging out with your homeboy. He is your best friend, or supposedly your best friend, but then he screws your girlfriend. How many times you going to hang around with his ass? How many more times? How many more times are you going to hang out with that man? It only takes one. It only takes one time. One. When that son bitch started running for president, I was like, I ain't voting for that mother. No. You won't even hear it. I don't need to. Everything I need to know about Donald Trump, I learned when the year before my senior year of high school. I don't need to know a damn thing else about that man. I don't. I do not. I saw exactly what type of human being that man was in the summer of 89. My convictions have never wavered. Never. So everything else is just an add-on to the fact that I don't like that son bitch. This isn't he started running for president, I didn't like him. Bitch, I had a high top fade and was trying to hop over my own ankle like Kid and Play when I stopped liking that son bitch. Shit ain't changed. My opinion about him hasn't changed. From 89 to 89 and 99, didn't like him. 99 to 2009, didn't like him. 2009 to 2019, didn't like him. 2019 to 2029, guess what my opinion about this son bitch gonna be? Same opinion. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Shout out to Uncle Dale. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Same thing, fam. Same thing. So when he brings pieces of shit comedians up there, if that's not enough to change some of you son bitches, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not shocked in the least bit. Not shocked. Not. I'm not shocked that they punched down again. I'm not shocked that it's white men making fun of marginalized communities again. I'm not shocked. Just like I'm not shocked when rich white men want to support that shit. Oh man, the Undertaker support. Yep. Yep. Want y'all to understand guilt by association up in this bitch. Glenn Jacobs and Mark Calloway endorsed Trump. Trump put comedians up there that were offensive to black folks, Puerto Ricans, and Jewish people. So guess what Mark Calloway did? He put people on the stage who was offensive to black folks, Puerto Ricans, and Jewish people. Guilt by association up in here, bitch. Oh, but you know that ain't, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You ain't got but one time. You ain't got but one time, Craig. You ain't got but one time, Mike. One time. That's it. Listen, see, Angry pissed me off because he was able to hop over it. You know what, Angry? You and my brother, the Saint, y'all could hop over your ankles. I was like 165 pounds. I couldn't do it. Probably because I had ran track all that time. I was flexible, don't get me wrong. But hopping over the ankle, I tried that. Listen, I tried that one time, almost busted my ass. I ain't never done it since. But again, guilt by association. Everybody in they feel, oh my God, Eminem endorsed Harris. Eminem was talking shit about Donald Trump in 2020. Look up the BET freestyle. Look up the BET freestyle. He's been telling some of you white folks, hey, I ain't one of y'all. Listen, I'm not like y'all. He been saying it. Was it shocking that he opened up for Barack Obama, who opened up for Vice President Harris? Nope. No. It's shocking that Tom McDonald is still trying to go after his ass. Listen. You know how some people say chase your dreams, and one day you will achieve them. I need Tom McDonald not to chase his dreams. That man done screwed up his face. He done screwed up his hair, screwed up his reputation. Just so that Eminem would look at him and go, oh, there's a white rapper in the room. Tom, stop chasing. Stop chasing. Like, come on, dog. Come on. I could think I'm hotter than Idris Elba, but Idris ain't checking for me. It's not like Idris is looking around going, what's that dude's name again? Thomas Bishop. Who the filth, Lauren Filth is that? Because they don't give a shit about my black ass. I'm sorry, man. Like, what, Tom? Stop. Stop. You are buying beats to get the affection of somebody that don't even notice that your punk ass is in the room. What? Come on. There's some women on TikTok that are fine as shit. Fine and a but I am not in the league to even attempt to try to talk to them. I'm a confident son bitch, but I'll be damned if I'm going to try to. Listen, I'm going to keep getting my heart broke because Voodoo Bay doesn't recognize me. Are you out of damn mind? Tom, stop. Tom, don't do it no more. Don't do it. Out here just crying. Oh, my God, Eminem's a Democrat. Duh. Hey, when poverty hits you, you start learning who your friends are. When you broke and poor broke, you understand shit a little bit differently. You do. Especially when you are in poverty, but you're aware. See, the thing about it is it's not even, I'm poor. It's that you're poor and aware. It's not enough to just suffer from poverty. You have to be aware of what is it that got you in this situation? Who is it that is making money off of you being in that situation and how to fight it? Being broke is one thing. Being broke, but being aware that the system has been set up to keep your ass broke is something else. And a lot of people don't want to go there. They don't. Because you know what you get when you go there? You start to realize some of the people that you admire are the ones that put you in this situation in the first place. The reason the Washington Post is not endorsing a candidate for the first time since 1988 is because a billionaire doesn't want to lose. Because of, the last time a presidential candidate was endorsed by the Washington Post, a billionaire lost a contract that was worth $10 billion. He don't want that to happen again. So the entirety of the Washington Post has to go by his pockets. Like dead ass. Like, come on, man. Come on. Being poor and being aware of being poor. Being poor is one thing. Being poor and aware is something else. Some people do not understand that. They don't. And unfortunately, for so many years, people from marginalized communities have been trying to inform our Caucasian brothers and sisters that the situation and the systems that are put in place to screw us have been banging you in your booty hole the same way at the same time, but your stupid ass didn't learn. So Eminem is part of that. I was raised in poverty, but I was aware of it. He succeeded in an art form where he was an anomaly. And he realized, I got to work at this shit. I can't just come in and, I'm a white guy, Vanilla Ice. Doom, 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 ding, 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 ding. No. Eminem was like, nah, hell no, I got to work. I got to put in this work. I got to study. I got to listen to Kool G Rap and LL Cool J. I got to listen to KRS-One and Boogie Down Productions. I got to listen to Big Daddy Kane. I got to listen to Ice Cube. I got to listen to Ice-T. I got to listen to all these artists that I'm trying to be like. Oh, well, it's not enough just to pick up a microphone. Now my white ass got to get up in here and use the skills that I have. I got to get my head kicked in. I'm in a battle cipher getting smoked. They are wearing my white ass out. I am getting my ass kicked, but I'm learning. I'm starting to make a name for myself. I'm hanging out with other people who are also making a name for themselves. I'm not more important than they are. They not more important than I am. I just happen to be white. They just happen to be black. I have to learn. And then he goes and does this. But do you honestly think Eminem forgot where the hell he came from? No. And the thing about it is some of you have. Some of you have. And that's why when somebody like The Undertaker endorses Donald Trump, y'all think that's sexy. The Undertaker lives on a ranch. He's got a fleet of cars. He's got a big-ass house. He's got money in the bank. He don't give a shit about your ass. Because he probably did grow up impoverished. But I guarantee you we forgot. Listen, that first check will make your ass forget some shit. Get a 7-figure check and see how bad your memory becomes. I told y'all, let me get some money. I'm going to walk around here in a double-breasted 3-piece suit with one of them big-ass roses that Seth Rollins had on night 1 of WrestleMania on my left shoulder with a half a cape. I'll be walking around here looking like James Earl Jones did in Coming to America. I am the king of Zamunda. I am the king of the house. This is what the hell I am. Come on, man. Poverty will get you into a situation where you understand things better. Which brings me back to Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald used to be a drug addict. How are you over here being a right-wing nut job now? How? How are you being a right-wing dickhead now? These people hate drug addicts. They think y'all are weak. Hey, Chaos King, try me. Chaos King, you think I'm making it up? A friend of mine, a guy and I are planning on doing a documentary that we hope will get picked up by a major studio and probably, come award time, we get some awards off of, right? If a major studio pays, because it's my guy's production company and my production company. It's gonna be a partnership, 50-50. Um, if a major studio says, "Hey, congratulations, we want to buy this film. Here's $10 million." That shit split two ways, 50-50. So that puts $5 million in the bank of Ghost Claw Productions LLC. Guess what I'm gonna do? I listen. A three-piece, double-breasted, five. I'm gonna have six button, like not six buttons, but like four buttons, double-breasted suit with a freaking Seth Rollins size satellite dish black fabric rose on my left shoulder with a half a cape. That shit gonna drape on one side. I'm gonna look like, remember Magneto in the first X-Men film with Ian McKellen? Remember that half cape he had? That's what I'm gonna have. Think I'm not? Keep playing. Watch me. Watch me, King. Oh, yes, thank you, Angry. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, and I am going to find, I'm going to go to a taxidermy place, see if I find a damn stuffed crow, and I'm going to put it on the other shoulder. What's that, the Boat bird? Boat. Think I'm playing. Ask me, King. Ask me. And if this, like seriously, if they say, "Hey man, you guys' documentary has been nominated for an Oscar," I've already told Michael, I'm like, "Hey man, the outfit, just understand, one of us has to be flamboyant." I'm pretty sure Michael's gonna go in a nice little tuxedo or whatever. I'm going in with a three-piece double-breasted suit with a damn fabric rose the size of your dish TV dish on my left shoulder with a half a cape. Hold on. Don't let me win the Oscar. Shit. For best documentary? Michael's already said, "Hey, we're going to clown when we go up there." I'm like, "Yes, we are. Yes, we are." Because I'm bringing my wife as a date. Kiss, "Oh, babe, I love you." She going to have to sit on my right side because that left side bros is going to be too big. But seriously, let our name get called. We go up there. I got an Oscar in hand. At that point, there's nothing any goofy racists on TikTok can say to me. I'm standing on the Oscar stage holding on to an Oscar. Y'all kiss my ass. Let me get up there and be like this. I got an Oscar. I'm going to be in the, "How you like me now? How you like me now?" I'm serious. I'll be like, "I would like to thank all the people who hate me on TikTok. How you like me now? This is an Oscar, bitch. How you like me now?" With that rose flying with the half a cape. Listen. Or I can make it to where the rose turns into a half a cape. Like if we win, I could just pull a pin and then some bitch turns into like a draping cape over my left shoulder, flapping in the wind. I'm going up on the Oscar stage to accept the Oscar for best documentary. Floop. How you like me now? Listen, I will make a TikTok video from behind the scenes laughing at some of y'all like, "The villain ain't shit with his black fingernails." And don't think, listen, the Sound of Coffee crew, I'm liable to say something because they have to do interviews in the back. I'm liable to name every one of y'all. Every one of y'all. I'm like, listen, ooh. Hey, thank you, Michael B. Doing the ooh woos. Like, if you can't ooh woo, don't ooh woo. I'm a ooh woo. That might be the first words out of my mouth holding on to an Oscar. Ooh woo. Oh my goodness. No, because hey, Angry, I ain't trying to get sued. But I'll find some way to like do the Gold Dust thing when I go and get, like, come on, man. You got to go back in the back and they put your name, like they put a little, because I've seen how they do it. You win the award, right? And they go in the back and they have a plaque made out of metal, and then they shape it around the base so it has your name so you can take it home. And then, like, you don't walk around with the son bitch like at the remainder of the damn show. You have to, because that show is like 3 hours long. So they will put your shit in the back, like they'll hold on to it. And then when the time comes for you to go home, they give you your Oscar. And then they have the governor's balls and shit like that. And I'm like, I don't know. Listen, me and my wife we're not night owls. Like, I need my sleep, and it'll be LA. So I might, hey babe, we just gonna take a drive. We just gonna drive through downtown Los Angeles. Just, I want to see it. I want to smell it. I'm gonna try to get a convertible with this cape on my left arm, flowing in the wind. Just Kazushka Okada up in his bitch. Oh woo! Like I'm wooing. When they go, how does it feel to win your first Oscar for a documentary? Like, first off, shout out to my family over in the Sound of Coffee crew. You guys are still tick. I love every one of y'all. You guys make listen, in that morning show that next morning, that Sound of Coffee is going to be a little bit different. I might not even be on screen. It might just be the Oscar talking. I might walk in with that cape. I might come in with that cape. That Sound of Coffee, listen, y'all might want to tell your friends about that one. Hey, listen, Thomas Bishop won a damn Oscar last night. I can't wait to watch the Sound of Coffee in the morning. It's going to be some bullshit. It's going to be some actual bullshit. I'm going to have the Oscar sitting here right there. Like, there won't be, like, y'all see the background that says the Sound of Coffee? That shit won't even be there. It is going to be me dressed up in this Magneto Superman cape, and the Oscar sitting right next to me. The Oscar going to be the co-host. Hey, how you doing, Oscar? Hey, man, it's good to see you, dog. Good to see you. It's the first time we met. Yeah, first time. Yeah, it's the first time. My production company going to be straight. Hey, Mr. Marco, nope. Don't come save me. I don't want to be saved. Don't come save me. Don't come save me, damn it. Listen, listen. I promise you, I will find a crow and train it. I will have a pet crow. Oh, that's a beautiful bird. What's his name? Boab. You think I won't? Do you think I won't? Listen, the respectable people. Yes, I'm Desi. You might need to give the real shot of fam all my rights because the amount of haterade flowing in that chest. Yes, I listen. Let me reset this show before I go into my second half of this damn thing. This is the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, and streaming over there on the UE Tubes. If you cannot watch me, but you still want to listen to me, go to gcpr.live. That is gcpr.live to listen to this show and all the great shows that we have on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. We are a radio station where every voice matters. Please remember that. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and pick up some of the candles and merch for some of your favorite content creators. London and the crew, they do live streams where they're making the candles. This is a great thing. Glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you by Smooth California. I cannot wait for my care package from the makers of Smooth California. When I tell y'all, I cannot wait. I'm gonna be able to give a testimonial about the shit, about how great it is. So go to smoothca.online and check it out. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. This is one of the shirts that you will find on Mel Excellence, and you can get it in different colors. So it's not like you can get it. I got it in the gray so that it shows Brother Malcolm off. It's a celebration of the melanation. And please remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. Let me tell y'all something. Let me talk to you. The reason I want to opt out of white people so bad, like I want to opt out of my subscription to white people, is because I need the why. I need a why. What is going, the F on. What is wrong? What happened? What happened? Listen, I'm going to say this again. This ain't just me. This is not just me. Other white people started this train going, what the filth, Florin filth guy? Like, white people were the ones that started this. But is it just, are they getting progressively, is it getting progressively worse out there, or is it just me? Is it just me? I can't be the only one noticing this. I can't. Let go beyond politics. Let's just get the presidential election out the way. We'll move that out the way. Is it just me, or are white people losing their damn minds here lately? To the point where other white people are like, hey, I identify as German. Do you understand? There are people saying, I don't like or agree with pronouns. That's some shit you learned in elementary school. This is what, listen, Schoolhouse Rock should be mandatory. Schoolhouse Rock and the electric, they need to make a return of the electric company. And make that, everybody always talk about state-run television. There's your state-run television. Reruns of Schoolhouse Rock and the electric company. Minus the Bill Cosby shit. Morgan Freeman was on the electric company, and Schoolhouse Rock taught a lot of people about the melting pot. We need to make it mandatory. You know, you have to take a citizenship test. Americans should be forced to do that once a year before you, like, you can't, I don't think you should own a gun if you don't know what a pronoun is. I don't. I think you're a detriment to society if you got all the weapons and don't know what a pronoun is. Oh, whoa, you got to go. You got to go. Seriously, I don't think you should be allowed to have a weapon if you don't know what a pronoun is. Out here using them and don't like them. I don't like your pronouns. Okay, sure. Tell me something. See those kids over there? Yeah. What are they doing? Oh, they playing. They're over there playing. They are over. They. Is that not a pronoun, you simple son of a bitch? Conjunction, junction. What your fuck? I'm gonna get you there if you're very careful. Conjunction, I'm mandatory. Mandatory. You know, Biden killed the Keystone XL pipeline. How do you know? Because it was in a bill and he just killed the bill. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Sit your punk ass down and watch. Maybe like, come on now. But today I am still just a bill. If you don't know how to, if you listen, Schoolhouse, we need to make a return of Schoolhouse Rock. That shit, after every Fox News show, an episode of Schoolhouse Rock should just play right behind it. Like, Sean Hannity speaks for the next 10 minutes. You're going to watch Conjunction, Junction. Watch your folks. I'm going to get you there if you're very careful. Announce a special kind of word. It's any word you've ever heard, but it's quite interesting. Nouns a person, place, or thing. Like, seriously. We need to make that shit mandatory. These people out here talking. These people are out here having sex. When dumb sperm meets ignorant egg, a stupid child is born. These people have gumption, no intelligence, and hard-ons. I'm trying to tell you, it's mutually assured destruction up in this bitch. Dumb people out here banging. Hi, my name Rob. Hi, my name Emily. You got some big boobs. Ha! You got a big penis. Won't have sex. I have sex. And then they make a child. His sperm is so stupid. They just swimming around everything. Ooh, wow, what's that? It's an intestine, you raggedy bastard. What are you doing? Get your ass out of here. And they're making dumbass kids. Morning, Sam. What's going on, man? They signed, thank you, Chaos Kid. They signed your bill. Now you're a law. Oh, yeah. After every show on Fox News, I don't give a shit what it is. Make it a damn commercial. Sean Hannity will be right back. Junction, what your folks? I'm gonna get you well. You're very careful. After every single show, they always talk about, Fox News is the most watched news organization, cable news in America. Then Schoolhouse Rock should infest them like roaches. Before Greg Gutfeld gets his stupid ass out there and say anything, you should hear the Great American Melting Pot, the Great American Melting Pot. Oh, wow, we're going to talk about the bill that the Democrats killed that would have made it cheaper for you to get cocaine after these commercials. Can you like, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill with a lot of other bills. Like, come on. Probably be my wrong. Come on now. All of them. All of them. Every Fox News should be infested with Schoolhouse Rock. And then we need to play the electric company on CNN and MSNBC. Like, we're getting dumber. Do y'all understand? Come on, man. We are getting dumber. We are getting dumber. And come on, man. And it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're getting dumber because we're so bogged down with information. That ain't even it. We're getting dumber because we're choosing to get dumber. Not all of us, trust me, not all of us. But some of us have just completely opted out of the idea of trying to educate these damn people. I see lives all the time. I watch Peace. I watch. Thank you, XO. Thank you. Easy reader on a loop. But see, Sam, you're right. We can't fix stupid. We cannot fix stupid. But the problem is, we also can't let stupid keep screwing. We are at the point now where if we don't do something about this shit's going to be normalized. Normalized. Now, mind you, yes, you can't look at the current climate of the Republican Party or what's left of the Republican Party and say white supremacy and white patriarchy are not making their last gasp. You can't do it. There are white men that want to see white patriarchy end. And they're watching the Republican Party just fall into it. It's the last gasp of the idea of the white man running everything. Okay? This is why I always said Ayn Rand should be dug up and people should be putting a penis in her dead ass eye. That should be an annual celebration. We dig up Ayn Rand and put our penis in her eye hole day. Like, you get a specific number, and the 10 to 15 to 150 people that year, that number comes up, you get a chance to stick your penis in the skull of Ayn Rand. Because her objective bullshit, her individual bullshit is what's killing this freaking country. This country boapped its damn self with this idea that the rugged individual and the morphing of what the Republican Party used to be is almost complete. It's almost complete. This party has turned into it's Mussolini's dream. We should be able to stick our penis in his eye too. Annual stick your penis in Mussolini's skull day. Yeah. We preserve the skull. Keep it, keep it cold. And then when we know that the time's coming up, Idiocracy reference episode today. Yes! Mandatory Idiocracy reference in episode today. Yes! My wife says she can't even watch that film no more. She can't. It's a documentary at this point. My wife, we were talking about this morning. When facts became a la carte, that's when we knew we were in a slippery slope to some bullshit. Because facts used to be, numbers used to be numbers. That was it. What Jay say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And it's true. It's true. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers don't. And if a policy is good, whether it's Republican or Democrat, I don't give a shit. Does it help the populace? Is it good for the community? Is it good for the nation? Is it good for everybody, not just a select few? I don't care where the policy comes from. If it's a Republican or Democrat. If it comes and it helps the largest amount of people, then I'm all for it. I'm there, dude. But if it's a policy that only helps a select few, then it's not a policy that we need. And the Republican Party has literally not had a good idea since 1980. Everything that they want to do stems from the two cancers of tax cuts and deregulation. Seriously. Tax cuts and deregulation. Everything else stems from that. Everything. Or at least that's what we thought. And then they went crazy. These people want to indoctrinate our children into Christian nationalism. Why? Why? What is the point of that? What's the point? Why is that even something that we would even want? Don't get me wrong. I am a card-carrying militant atheist. I believe in no gods whatsoever. In fact, I mock people by saying that I worship Ra, the sun god from Krypton, the place that Superman was born. So even Ra is a fictional character. That's how I mock them. Ra's the sun god. I can go worship the sun anytime I want. Wake up in the morning, the sun's there. If it's gray outside, I know the sun's still there. It's just not showing. So I tell people, Ra shines on me whether I want him to or not. Right? So I mock people. I'm a militant atheist, but that does not mean I do not want you to worship how you want. I say faith is a beautiful thing. Religion is a Ponzi scheme. I have said that. I will continue to say that. Religion is a Ponzi scheme. Always has been, always will be. It's give money to a guy that can tell you about a God that you can talk to anytime you want. It is a Ponzi scheme, and I do not care what religion it is. However, with that being said, I don't want your kids to be raised by my fictional religion. I don't. I do not want you to have to make your children get up in the morning and say, oh, great Ra, thank you for the sunshine. I don't want that. So why the hell should my children be subjected to your misinterpretation of the Bible? Why? Why is that something that my children should have to suffer through, or your children, or somebody else's children? Why? But we can't say that because people get in their feelings. You know, when people talk about cancel culture and shit like that, basically they just wanted to do what was done on Madison Square in Madison Square Garden last night and get away with it. Now, if Kill Tony gets all of his teeth knocked out, that's called the consequences of your words. You said it on a stage in front of thousands of people. Now you got to go to you got to go to a dentist and spend thousands of dollars to get your teeth fixed. This is the sort of country that our everybody loves talking about the founding fathers. They weren't perfect. They were just a bunch of guys that wrote some shit, right? But they would have never imagined this world. They would have never imagined what America looks like right now. We have a sentient bag of buttermilk that wants to be president of the United States, who actively flaunts the Logan Act. He calls Putin, he calls Netanyahu, he calls Viktor Orban, he calls anybody he wants. He is still, until elected to public office, a citizen. And it is illegal, according to the Logan Act, for a regular schmegler ass citizen to talk to a world leader. I cannot call the president of South Africa right now and have a conversation with him. I can't. But Donald Trump can. We have normalized it. The body politic itself has been sickened by this man even being here. All societal norms, all political norms, all norms about political parties have now gone out the damn window. The problem is nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to say that out loud. Why not? The shit that happened in Madison Square Garden, and I mean this, I really want y'all to understand, all of that, all those offensive ass jokes about Puerto Ricans, black folks, Jews, gay folks, trans people, that was all approved by the Trump administration or the Trump campaign. And since Trump's such a damn narcissist, you know damn well he read every one of those, or he had somebody read them to him, or the guy performed them in front of him so that he could laugh. This is what we have come to. This is what we have come to. And I try to make jokes. I try to bring levity to it in the mornings, but I really want y'all to think about this. The only reason I'm doing that is because we have gone so far away from whatever the hell it is that we thought we wanted America to be, that we are now arguing with semantics. We are arguing with dumb people about pronouns. We are arguing with people that seem to believe that you can have an abortion, you can abort a baby up until that baby is old enough to vote. And this shit, our media, I'm telling you right now, the media is not going to help you. Get that through your head right now. Right now. The media is not going to help you. The media is not going to help you unless your ass is buying a Kia Sorento or those pills that make your penis bigger. The media is not going to help you. We have horrible media literacy in this country. Some people are just so stupid they believe anything out of a Facebook meme. A Facebook meme. The media's not going to help you. You got to, like, dead ass, you have got to be smarter than this. Listen, if you do research, you hear some shit that I say. I say some stupid shit on the Sound of Coffee one morning. All the geese in America just joined the KKK. Okay. You go, wow, that's funny and stupid. But if you go and research and find out that all the geese did not join the KKK, that means you're smarter than me. Now, you could tell it to me in the comment section. You could send me a DM. You could send me an email. Hell, you could make a video saying, hey, Thomas Bishop was on the Sound of Coffee this morning saying all the geese in America joined the KKK. Based on my research, that's not happening. And I just have to eat that. I have to eat that because you were right and I was wrong. But if I tell you that and you go off half-cocked or quarter-cocked or half-assed or 1/4 of an ass, that's on you. That's on you. You don't get a rally like what happened in Madison Square Garden without stupid people not doing the work to not be stupid. And people seem to think that, wow, Mr. Marco, there's a lot of hot cougars that want. Mr. Marco, gotta get you a date, dog. Don't do that. It is imperative on you to be smarter than you are. Listen, I ain't having another child in this life. All the banging I'm doing is for free. Listen, it is freecreditreport.com penis over here. Like, I'm not, no more children. I don't even want to think about it. My youngest child is 20 years old. I'll be damned if I'm all of a sudden have a toddler. My son just had a baby. I'm going to have another baby that's younger than him. He's going to have to call uncle? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So I don't want no more children. But I don't want dumb kids. I don't want dumb kids in this world. I don't. Because dumb kids are not helping anything in society. Nothing. And you only get dumb kids from dumb adults. My father had a 6th grade education. 6th grade. He had to drop out to help take care of the family. It wasn't like my father was a dropout, like, because he did want to learn. My father had a 6th grade education, but he had to drop out to help his family. My mother had an 11th grade education, but she had to drop out because, again, she had to help her family. So, what do you think my parents stressed the most? Education. They wanted to, like my dad used to say, getting them books. Getting them books. My father used to tell me all that, getting them books. Like, hey, man, this book's small. I can't sleep in this book. Get your schooling. There was another one. Get your schooling. Better get that schooling. Like, I'll go chase the schooling now, Dad. But they stressed education because they realized an educated child, an educated black kid in the world is a great thing. You know, when my brother got his associate's degree in computer engineering, I was happy as shit. Because number one, he's my brother. Number two, that's my man's, and he's getting a degree. It inspired me to get a degree. So when I got a bachelor's degree in communications, and I have my diploma and everything, right? So I remember my older sister saying, you know, Daddy would have been so proud of you because you were doing something he was incapable, like he wanted to do but couldn't. My father would kill to have the influence that I have. He would. But I want more for my kids. I don't want them to just have social media influence. I want them to have worldwide influence. I do. I want them to have a worldwide outlook and a global ideal. You know, when Wolfie comes in here, Wolfie is coming in from Australia. Okay, it's like 11 p.m. at night over there. Wolfie comes in and is like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm here. Good day, mate. And I'm like, hey, that's worldwide influence. You can't buy that. So if I know I have an audience that goes beyond, like if I made a TikTok video and I knew my audience went all the way to like South Africa, Japan, England, and shit like that, the hell I look like spreading the same stupidity you can see on the nightly news. Why would I do that? Hey, did you know that the Democrats control hurricanes? So that somebody in Australia can go, mate, that some bitch is stupid. He's stupid as hell. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Marco, be safe, brother. Music again. I got a few questions about some 80s songs. I don't know, Paul. I might have to start doing like live streams where I just talk about music and comics and shit like that because I think that's easier unless I say something like F Batman, then I might get canceled or whatever. Not canceled, but like TikTok will shut it down. But I might actually have to do that. But it's like that's what I'm talking about. It goes beyond just voting. Whether it's on presidential year elections or off presidential year elections, this goes beyond just voting. This goes far beyond voting. This goes to the heart of intelligence. What is it that you want for your kids? You got so many people that are willing to say that they're doing it for the children that ain't doing it for the children. They're doing it for themselves. They don't want to talk about racism because it makes them uncomfortable. Their kids are sitting there going, Dad, why are you freaking out? We're talking about the history of slavery. CRT. Why? 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 When you talk about the women's suffrage movement, you can talk about the good points of the women's suffrage movement. You can talk about the bad points of the women's suffrage movement. You can talk about how the women's suffrage movement divided itself between white women that wanted the rights and women of marginalized communities that wanted the rights. And rather than them coalescing and combining, the white women, once they got what they wanted, left their women of color in the dust. And it has always been that way, which is one of the reasons there's always a divide between white women and other women from marginalized communities and women of color. You can talk about these things without, oh my God, you're talking about me. No, Karen, I'm talking about history, you simple son of a bitch. You can talk about the history of the gay movement in this country and never, because they want to go, well, they're groomers and pedos. No, they're not. No, they're not. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can critique the church and Christianity in this country. You can do it. When you don't do these things, you end up with a dumber populace. When business, the Republican Party, and evangelical Christian conservatives all got together, there was never any checks and balances amongst the three. Never. So anything that they was putting out there, it could just get dumber because there was nobody's going to go, hey, wait a minute, wait. That's not true. We get to where we are today, which is a presidential candidate having a rally in the most famous arena in America that's in the most populated city in the United States, filled with all this diversity. The entire state, the entire city of New York City should be called Diversity Land. There are white folks, black folks, Puerto Rican folks, Jewish folks, Asian folks, Muslim folks, atheist folks, gay folks. They're all over New York City. All over New York City. It's one of the things that makes New York City so damn appealing because you can go and see and hear and feel everything. Culture's just running rampant up in this bitch. And in this city, with the most famous arena in America, a presidential candidate allowed comedians to go up there and offend everybody within that area code, the entirety of that city and the United States. How do you do this and not get murked? How? I'll tell you how. Stupidity. Stupidity. We allowed it to happen. When the fairness doctrine was gotten rid of, you saw a lot of what you see right now. The fairness doctrine used to be for you couldn't just say stupid shit on television without there being a fact checked directly. Or if Sean Hannity had an hour to say some goofy shit under the fairness doctrine, I would have had an hour to say some goofy shit back to him using facts. That's why it was called the fairness doctrine. And when we had the fairness doctrine, we were more educated people. Then Ronald Reagan said, nah, and we ain't had it since. That's why Fox News exists in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So it's like and dumb people are screwing. Dumb people are screwing. When I talk about struggle of, I think that might be the next episode of Enemy of the State. I need to go back to that. The struggle love part 3. The economics and politics of struggle love. Now, in the first episode, like you can go to your podcast place, type in Enemy of the State with Thomas Bishop. There is a podcast episode called Struggle Love. It breaks down what struggle love is, what struggle love does, how it affects you, how it affects the person you're with. Struggle love is a pit that you can't get out of, but you really don't notice is a pit because you're having great sex. Struggle love is a mother, but struggle love also affects those of us around you. If your life is piss poor, you want everybody else's life to be piss poor. That's struggle love. The idea of, hey, I'm not doing good in life. And Sean Hannity and Fox News told me I got to blame somebody. So I'm going to blame the Democrats. I'm going to blame Kamala Harris. I'm going to blame Joe Biden. I'm going to blame the Democrats. I'm going to blame all these people. But I'm going to ignore the people that are actually screwing over my life, because that part of struggle love would actually be some self-reflection, and a lot of people ain't up for it. They just ain't. They are not up for that level of self-reflection. But struggle love affects the community. It does. Struggle love affects the community. Struggle love affects the economy. Struggle love affects our politics. Struggle love affects our everything. Because you can't figure it out. Everybody else got to suffer. The reason the literacy in America is going down is because a bunch of uneducated ass people want to be celebrated for being uneducated. That's struggle love. That is some struggle love shit. I don't like myself. I don't like anything about myself. I don't like the fact that I'm not educated. So I want that educated person to shut up. I want him to never speak. That's some struggle love shit. That is some struggle love shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is some struggle love shit. Your politics is predicated on whether or not you're doing well. Screw everybody else. That's struggle love. Because you can't get a person out of that shit. It's obvious education ain't gonna work. Education's not gonna work. I don't care how many charts and graphs and shit. Every day on TikTok, there are lives going on with people trying to educate dumb people, and these dumb people are not letting it happen. They're willing to tank everything just to make themselves feel good. That is struggle love. That is struggle love. That is struggle love on a political level. Struggle love on an economic level. Here's struggle love on an economic level. You know businesses are price gouging the dog shit out of us. At the supermarket, at the pharmaceutical company, at the pharmacy, at the gas pump. You know they are price gouging the shit out of us. But your stupid ass keeps wanting to blame the person sitting in the White House. So what do? You want to put a person in the White House that's going to make that worse. That's struggle love. That is struggle love. Listen. Here's how struggle love in education. You dropped out. You are not pushing education on your children because you spend so much time listening to bullshit. You listen to the idea that you can send your daughter or send your son on a school bus to a school, and that by the end of the day, they have transferred his penis off, and now he's a little girl coming home. You believe that shit. And you spread it around. Now you have affected everybody else around you with that bullshit that is easily debunked. That is struggle love. The fact that we're still having conversations with people talking about my daughter goes to a school where they have litter boxes for people to take a shit in. That's some struggle love shit. Struggle love affecting education. How does struggle love affect race relations? It's really simple. You have a group of women banning books about the true, honest, and bloody history of this country. You have been led to believe that you, a Caucasian person, who are the descendants of the people that created the caste system in this country that we call race, you are a descendant of those people. but you are also the biggest victim of reverse racism. Something you cannot prove, something you do not know exists, but you got a friend who's sitting next to the man, 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 who wasn't allowed to say the N-word around a bunch of black people because they wanted to smack the shit out of him. Therefore, that white man was suffering from reverse racism. That is struggle love. How the hell do you talk to somebody that thinks that shit? How? When you tell them in history, the Civil War was about slavery, and all of the articles of secession from every single one of the states that seceded talked about slavery, but people are still talking about it was about states' rights. That is struggle love. You cannot talk to these people. You can't. That is struggle love. And no, Dave, flat earthers, that's struggle love. Because it's stupidity on display. When I talked about struggle love in relationships, I meant this person is unhappy. This person is unhappy. They are in an unhappy relationship that is only being held together by the fact that the sex is phenomenal, but neither one of you get anything else out of it. You're not making each other better. That is the complete definition of struggle love. And that's why I said it affects everything, because these are people who could do better. They could be educated. They could learn, but they choose not to. And in the process of them being ignorant and bold, they want to screw your life up. They want to watch everything fall down because they refuse to do any self-reflection and try to be better. That is struggle love. Like, I want to think about that. I really want y'all to think about that for just a second. At no point in my life, at no point in my adult life have I ever wanted to control a woman's body. Never. I'm happy some women want to give me their body. Like, me? I want to thank the Academy for allowing me to get this coochie. Thank you so much. But control? No. I don't want to tell a woman what to do with her damn body in a doctor's office. That's not my body. Why? Why would I sit up here and tell, hey, you can't have that abortion? It's not my place. It's not my place, bruh. It is not my freaking place. So I'm not about to advocate for it. It's not, I'm like dead ass. I'm not about to advocate for something that does not belong to me. It does not belong to me. That is, I understand the concept of body autonomy because I understand I don't want nobody to tell me what the hell to do with my damn body. If I want to cover my arms in tattoos and I want to cover the bottom part of my stomach with a butt-naked big woman eating a piece of cake, that's my damn prerogative to do so. You don't tell me what to do with my damn body. That starts at the word privacy. If you got a Prince Albert, and you guys know what a Prince Albert is. You guys know what a Prince Albert is. If you have a Prince Albert, you did not have to ask permission from anybody to go get it. At all. Just common sense, right? I feel the same way about a woman's body. The exact same way. But I live in a country and a society that seems to believe that it is perfectly okay to tell a woman what to do with her body. That's not right. But that's struggle love. Because even having them in the conversation is struggle love. You have a room full of people, they're all sitting around talking about what does privacy mean? What does body autonomy mean? Yeah, well, it means this, it means this, it means this. Here comes somebody out of left field like an RKO talking about, hey, I don't think a woman should be able to have an abortion, and I want to restrict her from being able to do so. Hey, oh, son, are you carrying a baby? No? Then shut your stupid ass up. We said on the show last night. We was talking about this on the show. Imagine if evolution in nature had made it to where men and women are like seahorses. You lay down with the carrying of children the way seahorses do is men can get pregnant. Male seahorses can get pregnant. Imagine if your ass laid down with a woman, realizing there's a 50-50 chance that if the pregnancy happens, it might be yours. You might be carrying that pregnancy. They would have abortion pills in gas stations. Like you'd go to a Conoco and be able to get 25 on pump 4 and an abortion pill. That shit would be so cheap. So cheap. You out your rabbit at? Come on. A man knowing you about to lay this pipe, but you might get something. You might have a bun in the oven. Please. They'd have abortion doctors living in people's apartment complexes. It would have the entire apartment complex, and at the bottom of it would be a Planned Parenthood. Dudes would be walking out going, shit, I think I'm pregnant. Let me take my ass downstairs. If it was a flip of the coin, like you have a penis, she has a vagina. You about to lay this pipe. You about to bust off. You about to skeet, shoot up the club, whatever you want to call it. But there's a possibility that in the process of that shit, you might be the one waking up, getting up in the morning pregnant. Bruh, they would have abortion clinics at Walmarts. Men would demand it. They would demand it. Because the alternative is 9 months with a baby in your belly and you pushing a baby out of your ass, literally out of your ass, or your penis just swells up and a baby comes out of there. There would be abortion clinics in Walmarts. Bruh. You'd be able to get an abortion with your tire change. Shit. If men could carry babies, please. It'd be like a flip of the coin? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You out here thinking you about to skeet. You skeet, and that egg pops back up into your damn penis, and it gets fertilized because your shit done clashed, and that shit go right up in your penis. You find out your ass 2 weeks later, your ass is pregnant. Shit. Listen, men would be there would be an abortion clinic on Capitol Hill. Planned Parenthood would be the most secure business in America. If men could get pregnant, shit. You be able to listen, go to McDonald's. You would get coupons for abortions. Hey, y'all got any more of them abortion coupons? Imagine that shit. Women know that your ass is pregnant, so you carrying her child. Oh my God. Some of the arguments that y'all have right now, women would have the same ones. Y'all feel a kind of way if y'all found out, though. You pregnant, want to get an abortion. She's like, no, I think you should have to carry that baby to term. It's half fine. Shit. You'd be able to go to Verizon and get an abortion. Listen, you'd buy a new T-Mobile phone and get two coupons for abortions, please. Men would be ready. Please. The Supreme Court would not hear that case. They'd be beating listen, they would be beating the brakes and carburetor off of evangelical Christian conservatives standing out in front of Planned Parenthood. The Westboro Baptist Church would have got their whole ass whooped. showing up in front of a damn church talking about no abortions. Men would be kicking the shit in their face. Like, you'll get your punk ass out of here. I'm going into Planned Parenthood. I don't know what you talking about. Men would be, listen, they said, can I get this number 7 McCrispy meal with large fries and a male abortion? Listen, if men could get pregnant, and y'all better hope like hell it never happens. Y'all better hope like hell. They're gonna bring back Roe v. Wade with different names. It's gonna be John Roe. Listen, let us get the pathology of seahorses. You and this girl you've been trying to bang this girl for months. She ain't even let you sniff the coochie. You be like, man, I can't wait, boy. I'm gonna tear that ass up. And she finally on a Saturday night says, what you doing? Nothing. Come get this ass. You racing. But you are on it. You are at her house before she hangs up the phone. You done wash your nuts. You smelling all good. Listen, you go in there and try to lay that pipe for 15 minutes. I'm tear that ass. And then in the midst of that shit, you mess around and get pregnant. You start vomiting. Oh shit. What? I think I'm pregnant. Pregnant? Damn, dog. What happened? Man, I was trying to get this ass, man. I've been waiting on this girl, man. I guess let me go on over to Kroger and get this abortion. Let me go on over. Hey, Jiffy Lube got a special. You get an oil change, your tires rotated, and an abortion, male abortion. Hey, listen. And then hold up. Don't be the guy that's gonna hold on to the baby and she leave. Shit. Girl, I'm out. Yeah, I got that son bitch pregnant. I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be no mama. Oh my goodness. Listen, Tupac's Brenda Got a Baby would sound a little bit different if Brenda was like Bob. I heard Bob got a baby, but Bob ain't got a brain. A damn shame. It's not a problem. It's up to Bob's family. But let me show you how it hurts the community. Like, come on, man. Male prostitute found slain in Bob's name. He had a baby. Baby, Bob got a baby. You know Bob got a baby. You know Bob got a baby. Listen, if men could get pregnant, Roe v. Wade would be the new amendment. The 28th, the 28th Amendment, the right to abortion. Listen, they would be selling camo shirts. You know them ugly ass mossy oak camo shirts with the Planned Parenthood logo in the middle of it. Please, if men could get pregnant, listen, Nick Cannon would not have a child in this world. If it was a coin flip, like may the odds ever be in your favor type sex, shit. Nick Cannon's thinking a little bit different. Do I want to spit all this penis? Nah, I'm good. Dudes would feel a different way. Dudes would feel a different way. Only way you find out is you pregnant is if like you like if you're not pregnant, you be able to fart. If you go to fart one day and find out you can't, you like shit, I'm pregnant. They would be listen. Abortions would come from movie theaters. Like you'd be able to go into Cinemark and watch your favorite Marvel film and then go right out and go right over to the abortion clinic right across. Bruh, listen, plan B, plan B, shit. You be up there with the cigarettes. Be male plan B. It'd have a rhino with a sad face on it. Male Plan B. I'll tell you what, evangelical Christian conservatives would shut all the F up. They would shut their filth floor and filth mouth. You would not hear a whole lot of guys talking about this. Abortion, life begins at erection. Shit. Men would be able to listen. Men would be able to go into Dick's Sporting Goods and get an abortion in the back. Listen, the NRA would be the biggest advocates for male abortions. Listen, the 29th Amendment that allows abortion would be there'd be some listen, there would be different talking points on TikTok lives if men could get pregnant. If men could get pregnant, shit. Who played Wonder Woman better, Linda Carter or Gal Gadot? For nostalgia, I got to go with Linda Carter because she was the first. But Gal Gadot, even though I don't like a lot of what she stands for, she played Wonder Woman so damn well that even when Linda Carter says she played an excellent Wonder Woman, she did. I'm not even gonna front. They did the pilot episode where what's her name, Pataki, played Wonder Woman, the one with pants. That looked like it was going to be good, but they didn't go any further with it. And the NBC didn't go any further with it. But for just pure nostalgia, I got to go with Linda Carter. I got to. Now, if Linda Carter had, oh yes, body count. Listen. There would not be a man alive talking about body counts. Bitch, you got 3 kids by 3 baby mamas. And none of them stayed. You birthed them kids alone. You better sit your stupid ass down. Better sit your ass down. Be real different. That's all I'm going to say. If it was a coin flip, a lot of dudes would be like, hey, maybe I should wear this condom. Dudes would buy a whole 3-pack of condoms and put all 3 of them on at the same time. Listen, Magnum stock would like Trojan condom stock would be up there. That'd be the best stock to buy. Be like, hey man, you buy some Trojan stock? Hell yeah, I bought it. Did you see what it closed at yesterday? Yeah, man, that shit closing like the 4 digits. Please, that shit would be more. Listen, the Trojan condom stock would be higher than Bitcoin. I'm not bullshitting. Men would buy a whole pack of condoms, a whole 3-pack of condoms, and put them on before they ain't even at the sex part yet. They just wearing them in their life, just in case the some bitch starts up. Just in case Bass Pro would look back. Oh shit. Women out here telling men what they can and can't do with their bodies, they gonna feel away. That's my baby. That's my baby in your stomach. Listen, ain't no man trying to walk around with swole up ankles. Come on now. What's that diabetes that you can get? I can't even think about it. I can't even think. Listen, you come on now. You getting the speculum up your ass to check and see how much you dilated. Listen, the epidural would start at month 4. Just numb me from the waist down. You got to be in doggy style position to push this baby out. Shit. Thank you, Jennifer. Guaranteed vasectomy lines would be like old school Ticketmaster line. Yes. Men will be going to the health department putting on condoms. Like seriously, the health department would not be able. Listen, The health department would not be able to keep condoms in there. Men are putting them condoms on, walking out the door. Like just that's it, gestational diabetes. Men ain't trying to have that. Where your ankles swell up, the only thing you can wear is flip flops. Can't sit down. Shit. And don't let a woman dip on your ass. Like, wait a minute, he pregnant? Shit, I'm out. Bunch of guys chasing women all over America to make them take paternity tests. Then women would be like, hey, can we change the child support law? Men, trust me. Trust me. Every barbershop in America, whether they white, black, or Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. Every barbershop in America would have an abortion clinic in the back. That shit would be booming. It'd be like legal weed. If men could get pregnant, shit. You gonna get a high and tight, and you gonna go in the back and get an abortion. And ain't nobody gonna be able to say shit to you. You gonna have, hey, you need an abortion card. I got 4 of them. Shit, I got 4 of them for different states. Driving across state lines to get an abortion would be real different if men could get pregnant. That's all I'm saying. If men could get pregnant, this conversation would be going a little bit differently. A little bit differently. I'm dead ass. An episode of Maury would look a little bit different too. Julie, when it comes to 4-year-old Devin, you are not the mother. Now he crying, running around. Listen, them shits would be different. When it comes to 4-year-old Connor, Maria, you are the mother. Then you hear, I guess I'm gonna just have to stay in my child's life and raise him because I don't want my kid to grow up the way I did. Like, if men can get pregnant, I'm telling you, a couple of episodes of some shit will look a little bit different. Just that if women could walk out, shit. Yeah, I put a baby in him and left. Men would be talking about the evilness of a woman walking out on their babies in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Listen, if men could get pregnant, the tone would change in this room. See, like with me, I would take precautions. Like y'all out y'all rabbit ass mind. I want to get snipped at 13. I lost my virginity at 14. Nah. Cut the nuts. Like I don't need any kids. A coin flip? Nah. Oh, not Octodad. Please, not Octodad. He would be the most unlucky son of a bitch in the history of time. Every time he laid down with a woman, he got pregnant. Listen, Octodad would look nasty. That would be some nasty work if a man could get pregnant. Listen, that would be some nasty ass work. Gay marriage, them people would be happy for gay marriage. Yes. I'm advocating for everybody to get gay married. I'm just saying. I bet you me saying cut the nuts at 13 wouldn't bother a whole lot of people. If that could happen, like, hey, man, the villain makes a lot of good sense. I think I'm going to go and get my nuts cut because I ain't trying to get pregnant. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me, man. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Because dudes getting, yep. Because if men could get pregnant, they're going to get their child support. Men are going to get that child support. Angry said 16 and pregnant would take a whole different turn. It would. This is Dylan and his girlfriend Alice. Neither one of them have an education, but they do like sex. Dylan has been pregnant 3 times and aborted twice, but this time Alice wants to keep the baby. So now her ass is going to the doula with him. She's doing all kinds of shit. Lamaze, like all of it. You know, just and learn how to breathe, guys, and breathe out. If men could get pregnant, this conversation would be a different ass conversation. I'm telling you right now. It would look different. It would smell different. Men would really be thinking like, hey man, I can't take that risk. But I say all that to say this because I got to end this show. I'm opting out. I'm not renewing my white people subscription this week. Okay, I'm just telling y'all right now. This is the opt out. I can't. Listen. Had Madison Square Garden not happened, I probably would have renewed. Then I started seeing that shit. I'm like, dog, I can't do this. I cannot. Woof. I need white people to just not white people. And again, anybody that's going to look at this and listen to this and go, oh my God, you're being racist to white people. White people can't white people this week. White people cannot white people this week. They can just not. The Villain's View consists of 2 black folks and 2 white folks. 3 men, 1 woman. We run the gambit, okay? We really honestly do. And the 2 white people on the show was like, I'm not white people in this week. Shit, Gretchen went so far as say, we're not going to white people till November 7th. Now, mind you, the election's on Tuesday, November 5th. She said, I'll give you 2 more days. If we don't have a result, or we do have a result and it's shitty, I'm not renewing my subscription. It's just white people are sick of white people's shit. White people going, the hell, pal? So, Dave said I quit a long time. This week, seriously. White people are tired of white people's shit. And in this regard, I'm taking y'all lead. If white people are not subscribing to white people this week, neither am I. It's an opt-out. Sometimes you got to opt out and show them. I can't. This is the wildest shit. This is the wildest shit I've ever seen. We are literally tomorrow will make 7 days before a presidential election that should not be as close as it is, but it is. There are people literally trying to say that this sentient bag of orange creamy jello should be president again. He just said, I'm not even hiding the fact that I'm racist. I'm going to just show out. So I can't. I can't. This week, listen, I will view white people. I will talk to white people. I will make videos with white people. I will go on lives with white people. But please understand, my subscription to white people, I'm not going to renew it till next week. The Villain's View has already said we are opting out. Do not call us. Do not email us. Do not text us about our subscription to white people. Come on now. Phil Collins said that if he saw someone drowning, he would just watch. That's what Trump's presidency would look like. Yes, thank you, Peter. He would. He would just watch. I can't, man. I can't do it. This is ridiculous. And I have enough problem dealing with the black folks that think this is a viable freaking candidate. I have enough on my plate arguing with them stupid bastards. I'm over here Listen, I have put down the lightsaber that was easily cutting through these bastards. I just picked up Excalibur and said, screw it. I'm going for mine. I have enough of a problem with them folks. I don't have the time or the patience to be dealing with white people shit. I just don't. I'm leaving that shit to y'all. I'm good. I can't do it. I cannot do it. My subscription to White People Inc. is on hold. Do not call me and tell me I need to renew my damn subscription. I'm still debating on whether or not I even need the program or the service. Because this shit is ridiculous. This is getting out of freaking hand. I got enough to deal with people in marginalized communities rooting for this son bitch. Here come white people going, we gonna white people shit. We gonna white people shit. And what is it that they're saying? I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. He looks like a bag of buttermilk, but I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. He's going full racist, and I don't care, because I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump. I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump. Don't ask me no policies. I'm gonna vote because you don't see me. I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. He's gonna die of a heart attack, but I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Trump. I do believe he shit on himself, but I'm gonna vote for Trump. I can't. I got enough. I got enough. I got enough. I'm good. Let me stay my ass over here. I'm not renewing this license. I'm not till next week. So let me end this show. If you guys like what I do over here and would like to support, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. I am going to, in the next few weeks, start a day in the life of the villain, which will be a Patreon exclusive. It'll be like 10, 15-minute videos where I introduce you guys to what I do every day. I know some of y'all think, all he does is stay on TikTok. No, I actually do more. I will introduce you to Dem Dogs, which is Alucard, Jersey, and Bingo. You will love them all. You will love all three of them. I will show you the truck I ain't gonna show you the truck I drive because I don't want a whole lot of people to know what I do. But I will show you the places that I go. I will do videos from Ollie's and stuff like that, talk to the staff, stuff like that. You guys get a chance to see what I do, and it's going to be a Patreon exclusive, a day in the life of the villain. So if you want to support, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. The show's been brought to you by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and pick up some merchandise and candles of some of your favorite content creators like myself. Villainous is $18. Glitterwix.com. This show's also been brought to you by Smooth California, and skincare products to make you feel the best you possibly can. I am getting a starter pack, or not a starter pack, but a sample pack of everything that Smooth California has. And when I get it and I use it and I try it, I will come in and I'll tell you guys, because I don't do nothing half-ass. I do it full ass and no ass at all. So smoothca.online. And finally, the show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. I am wearing a Brother Malcolm shirt that Huma, my manager, designed and is put on the shop. I also have one that has a beautiful black queen on it, and it just says Melanated Excellence over the top. Go check it out, melexcellence.com. That is melexcellence.com. Yeah, so I'm opting out. This week is going to be one of them weeks where when white people do shit, I'm just going to come in and go, sometimes you got to opt out because I'm opting out. I'm telling y'all that right now. So I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. You guys are the best part of this damn show. It ain't about my black ass. It's about y'all asses coming in and hyping me the hell up. I love and respect you guys. If you want to hear me, but you don't have, you're driving or you're at work and you're like, yo, I don't want people to hear, but you got earbuds in and you don't want to be able to watch. I mean, you can't watch. Go to gcpr.live. gcpr.live. That is the home of Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where you can hear myself and other fantastic content creators or radio show hosts from across the spectrum. Because like we say over here, GCPR, Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. If you can't see me, but you want to hear me, go to gcpr.live. All right, guys, I got some shit I got to go do. If you can early vote, early vote. Don't bullshit. Go get it done now. Get it done right now, because November 5th is next Tuesday. And that's not the day for you to be, hey, I think I'll go vote. If you have early voting in your state, you should have either already voted or plan on voting sometime this week. Please go out and vote. Our democracy is on the line. It's centrist intelligence versus a bag of buttermilk. I did not vote for the bag of buttermilk. As we say every single day, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. This has been the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. I will see you guys in 24 hours with another riveting Tuesday show. I love you guys. Be safe. Have the best day possible. See you guys tomorrow. Love, peace, and hair grease. Love you guys.